This is Mongolian Mindset, and today we're gonna be breaking down Sharon Osbourne. Her husband just died, so we're gonna be breaking her down and see what her personality type is. We did get comments asking what was her personality type. Guys, you guys know we use Linda Berens interaction styles and temperament combined with cognitive functions. I highly recommend that people watch our videos and our cognitive functions because we do get some people that say some things and we're just like, you've been doing an MBTI for how long? And you don't know what FE is? Questionable, man. Um, but if you want more hands-on experience with us, join our Discord. And if you want more like knowledge-based information, you want to join our Demigod Dojo. It's more hands-on with the typist and myself.
Hmm.
And if you want to suggest somebody for us to type, you have to be a booster of our service. So get into that. And yeah, anything you guys want to say about Sharon Stone before we get in this?
Ozzy probably wouldn't have lived half as long if it weren't for her, and she kind of kept his career in line. And she also, her dad him after he left Black Sabbath. I think they even managed Black Sabbath and them after he left the band. And from there, it kept him in line, and it kept it kept the wheels going for him down the track.
Yeah, I think he was married before he met her, and then
Yeah,
he married her, and then they have kids, and they had the Osborne show and
yeah.
everything like that. It's like seemed like they always stayed relevant. Kind of remind me of like a little bit of Kim Kardashian's mom, the way she like kept them relevant, you know,
Yeah.
in the center. So we'll be looking at it, guys. Personality dummy base, people we don't think highly of thinks that she is a ENFJ, ladies and gentlemen. Um, with
Wild.
They seem to think
and then
everyone
ESTJ,
is.
and then ESTJ behind that, okay? Um, yeah. So guys,
Those are complete opposites, but okay.
yeah. So ENFJ guys are direct. They're initiating their outcome. They're affiliative. Their motive or interest. They are abstract. They're TIFE and they're SENI. If she meets those metrics, we'll call it ENFJ. If not, we'll actually sit down and find her actual real personality type. And guys, we highly recommend you guys got to watch those videos, man. Those videos.
Lee, desperate, he'll sell another story on me. I always say to her, that's why you have engagements.
On Life with Ozzy.
All I saw was bad behavior. He'd been using for a year and a half, and I never knew.
Plus, Kelly, she collapsed.
She had a seizure. My thought was, you know those energy drinks?
Sure.
I think it was that did it.
All next on Larry King Now.
I don't know about that. A seizure from an energy drink? I've never heard of that before.
Hey, that was
Wild
crazy.
theory.
Hey, Thomas with TI Critic coming in,
Yeah, that's
coming
pretty
in heavy.
stupid.
Hey,
That's
Thomas
pretty
coming in,
freaking
TI Critic
stupid.
coming in.
Wow.
Married to rocker Ozzy for more than 30 years, she's also the matriarch of the ever outspoken Osbourne family. Before we get to the talk and everything happening to you, how's Kelly doing?
She's doing great.
She was a great guest here, you know. She's a wonderful girl.
Isn't she cute? She really is.
What happened in the engagement?
You know, just petered out. They were together 2 years, engaged for one, and it just petered out. You know, they love each other, but they're not in love.
That could happen.
It does. It
So
does.
they're not
Correct.
unfriendly. It's not.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Very direct, yeah, very direct. And this
Hmm.
like, she's giving the highlight reel.
Yeah, right to the point. So,
Right to the highlight reel, like this, get out of here.
No, yeah,
I
really.
know you liked him a lot.
Very much. He's a great guy. It's just, you know, these things happen. I always say to her, that's why you have engagements.
That's why, yeah, it's pre.
Yes.
By the way, tell her we'd love to have her come back.
I will.
She's a
I
great
will.
guest. We'd love to have her back. So how do you, why is the talk, do you think, doing so well?
I think because it's very natural. The show wasn't meant to be what it has evolved into.
Meaning,
it
I've been on it
naturally
quite a few
evolved.
times.
Yeah, you're in the talk family. It's
What was it meant to be and what
it
is
was
it?
meant to be
That was a progression.
mothers of
Yeah,
all
it was
different
progression.
ages, each generation, talking about family. and it just evolved into something totally different.
Was the mother's part not working?
I thought it was boring. I mean, you don't want to tune in and say, well, this is, you know, my daughter's 7 and we're throwing a party and this is the way I'd throw the party. It's like, shut up, you know. But it naturally went in another direction, which, you know, you wish that things were so natural. And it did. It just went that way. And
well, as a guest, I will
are.
tell you it's one of the fun shows to do. Always love being on. Do you all get along that well? It appears you do.
We do. We
That's
do.
all process.
And one thing that's... we don't live in each other's pockets. When we see each other in the morning, it's like the best mornings ever. And we chat and we giggle and yada yada. We finish work, we go off with our lives.
Do you don't socialize?
Very rarely. Very rarely.
That's probably better.
It is better because you don't get too involved in each other's lives. So when you see each other in the morning, it's fresh, it's great, and we just have a great working relationship, all of us.
Have you had guests disappoint you?
Oh, yes.
You're not going to name
Not
them.
really
but-
seeing much in the FE
Well, if you
department.
want to, Sharon.
No, I will. There was, oh gosh, what was her name? She used to be in a show with Bruce Willis. Sybil
Shepherd.
Yes, just really like...
What happened?
Well, then why are you here? If you don't want to have fun, then don't come. She was quite miserable. I found Christy Brinkley didn't really want to talk about anything. So again, why are you here?
That always puzzles you, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You know,
It's like,
why-
this is an interview. It's like, you know...
You did a revelation show on the talk. Julie Chen mentioned her eyelid surgery, and you said you slept with Jay Leno.
You know, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, does this woman seem like she's unaware of how other people feel, or does she feel like she doesn't give a fuck? And I'm just like, the way she's coming off, kind of rubbing unaware. What do you think?
Yeah.
You're the master of that. Yeah, PC, you there?
Sorry,
I
who are you
said
talking to?
you're the master of understanding FE. Does she seem like she's unaware? Does she seem like she don't give a fuck?
To be honest, I think she just really doesn't care, bro. But it doesn't really matter whether she's unaware or she doesn't care. It's the same shit.
Yeah, same outcome, but you know, it looks a little different. It seems a little bit
think-
more optimistic. It's a little bit more
Yeah.
upbeat when they are unaware.
Were you kidding?
It's
No!
like
Yeah,
I don't even see it.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even see it.
That whole thing about
Yeah.
You know, it's like a little bit more upbeat with FE Trish.
It's true.
How did that, give me this, where was this, in Boston?
No, it was here. I'd moved to LA, and my girlfriend, one of my girlfriends, worked at the Comedy Store, and she worked in the offices. So at night we would go and we'd watch all the guys, and we'd see them all
Jay
perform
went there every night.
all the time. And I'm like, he's cute. He's kind of odd, but he's cute. She goes, I've got his phone number.
see?
Let's prank phone call. So we prank phone called him, and I would do this thing where we'd prank phone call, and then
Sounds like fucking progression here.
as soon as guys hear a British accent, it kind of hooks them in.
It's a turn on.
And so I'm like, I'm so sorry, obviously it's the wrong number. And he goes, no, don't be sorry. So we were here on holiday, and it led from there. So then we met.
Progression. Fucking INTJ.
And
You were both not married, I presume.
no, not at all. And
Actually,
he was very
I actually thought she'd beat ENTJ, to be honest. I thought she'd beat
Yeah.
ENTJ. Really did think she'd beat ENTJ. I was coming in here thinking this bitch is ENTJ.
sweet, very nice to me. Very, very nice.
He's a fun guy. I like Jay.
Yeah, he's a gentleman.
Have you remained friends?
Yes, we have, which
You've-
is nice.
you've
My
also-
kids know, my husband knows, so we laugh about
Has
it.
a great wife, too.
ET.
Very
She's the
great
best.
woman. Really good woman.
Have you, I know some hosts have left the talk.
Yes.
Do you keep in touch with any of them? Was there any bitterness?
There was. I talked to Leah. In fact, Leah is a really good friend of my son's because they were both on Dancing with the Stars together. So, yeah, I see Leah.
Do you feel competitive with The View? It would naturally
See-
to think you would be.
Yes.
I mean, there is a
Of
similarity.
course, there is. And it's the same thing as saying, you know, when people say, well, it's similar, it's 5 women, but the situation is, it's like saying, is there rivalry between Leno and Letterman and Kimmel and this? Aren't these shows all the same? Yeah, but there's room for you if
Yeah.
you're good. There's room for everyone that's good.
Have you ever guested on The View?
I went once years ago when we had the Osbournes, and I know Barbara outside of The View. And it was, gosh, it must have been 10 years ago. And I found the women, there were different women there then. They were very cold.
Cold to you?
Yeah, very cold, especially Joy.
Really?
Yeah. Weird, you know? But it's like...
Could have been a bad day.
Could have been a bad day, so you never know.
How important is Julie Chen to the whole mix?
She's the captain. She's the captain of the ship. And she was the one that had the experience in live TV, had the experience to run that ship. And that's what she does. She's a great moderator. I mean, her timing, her delivery, you know...
She's the captain.
She is.
When we come back, Sharon will talk about what it's like to be married to my man, Ozzy, who I love. Stay with us. Before we talk about Ozzy with Sharon Osbourne, when you were doing X Factor, you were doing the talk at the same time. What kind of schedule were you on?
I did 3 days in LA, 3 days in London, and 1 in the air.
You're off that now, right?
Yeah, I'm off it now.
Better off for it?
I loved doing it because I did it for 4 years, and I left very abruptly, and it was very unprofessional the way I left.
I see.
On your part of theirs?
Mine. And I wanted to make it right. It was the 10th anniversary. They asked me to go back, and I was like, yeah.
So, goodbye.
Very direct.
Have you made amends?
Yes, made amends, and
Are you
it's
friends
great.
with Simon?
Yeah, as much as you can be, because he too travels constantly and is never one place for any length of time.
Why did you leave America's Got Talent?
A multitude of reasons. I love that show. I think that show is like an evergreen. You'll never get bored of that show. NBC were very... all I can say is they behaved terribly to my son. And
What was your son's involvement?
my son's involvement was they called my son themselves, they called him about a show that they were planning, and they asked him to participate in this show. He was the first person that they approached. He said yes. You know, it was great, everything was great, and then he announced that he had MS. And they backpedaled.
Why, he couldn't work because he had MS?
They said that he would be a liability and the show was too dangerous. And, I mean, there was a lot of physical activity in the show. There was. But it was the way it was handled. And then they turned around and called me a liar and Jack a liar.
Sound like your FI got kind of hit. That's the reason why you left the show. She's not saying it, but her FI got hit. You know, she cares about her son. You know, you treated my son wrong. My FI charged up on you.
That FI bias.
Yeah, but you're charged up, right? You're charged up. That's one thing about INTJs, easily charged, and ENTJs, easily charged up, man. FI.
And it's like,
all of a sudden they get this super saiyan ability, you know, that FI get hit.
listen, I know I'm full of shit, but I don't make up. Why would I make up?
Who was your run-in with at NBC?
Oh,
Was there one?
oh yeah, there was 3. Green Splat, Paul Telegli, and Meredith Eyre. And they just handled it badly. They know they did. And then the worst thing was denying that it ever happened. Now, you know, why would I make up such a story? We've got emails, we've got contracts. And I just thought at the end of the day, I don't want to work with these people. Why should I?
Tell me about Ozzy.
Go on.
You had a breakup, huh? Did you get back together? I love that ring. Ozzy gave you that ring.
Ozzy gave me
Show
that
him the
ring.
ring.
It's a little knot, and it's like a forget-me-not.
Hey, if you see that, he kind of like hit her, kind of pissed off a little bit, but then he knew how to like woo it back. Why, look at it, because when he said something, she was like, not like what?
Lee and Meredith there. And they just handled it badly. They know they did. And then the worst thing was denying that it ever happened. Now, you know, why would I make up such a story? We've got emails, we've got contracts. And I just thought at the end of the day, I don't want to work with these people. Why should I?
Tell me about Ozzy.
Go on.
You had a breakup, huh? Did you get back together? I love that ring.
See, when he said that breakup, I don't think she was feeling that when he said y'all broke up. I don't think she was feeling that. But you see, she was not feeling that.
His FE jumped in.
Yeah, and immediately went to that fucking ring and show it to the camera. He a slick bitch. I caught you.
Ozzy gave you that ring.
Yeah.
Ozzy gave me
Show
that
him the
ring.
ring.
You see?
It's a little knot, and
Back
it's like
again,
a forget-me-not. So as you don't forget, so I don't forget him.
How long were you apart?
3 months. 3 months. Ozzy, I found out that Ozzy was drinking and using again, and it was at a very difficult time because Ozzy was recording his album and he was doing it in England. So he was flying there for maybe a month, 6 weeks, come home for a month, then go
Didn't
back.
drink when he came home.
He was, but you know, we lead such busy lives that all I saw was bad behavior. I never saw the drinking. And he was messing with drugs, and it was just, it all came to a head. But he'd been using for 1.5 years, and I never knew.
Now, how is it?
It's fantastic because
What got you back together?
I left him and said, I can't go through this again. I just can't. And he promised that he would work his program.
I think she's talking about foreseeing, you know, all the bad stuff. You know, she can't help but foresee. You know, I can't do this because I can foresee what's going to happen here. I can foresee what's going to happen.
Because it's like anything. If you don't work your program, you're going to slip. And he wasn't going to meetings. He wasn't working his steps. And he slipped.
NITE, right? He's not doing this, so I know what's going to be the outcome.
But he slipped for 1.5 years. But the frightening thing to me was that I didn't see it.
Oh!
So where was I?
You know what? She just got hit there?
You got hero hit.
Hero hit. Hero hit. How can I not foresee that? How can NI Hero not foresee this? Oh my God, not any fucking opposing's coming out and you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta analyze everything. Oh, how did I not see this? This is unlike me. I see everything.
Don't work your program, you're going to slip.
That's the worst.
And he wasn't going to meetings, he wasn't working his steps, and he slipped, but he slipped for 1.5 years. But the frightening thing to me was that I didn't see it.
Oh.
So where was I for 1.5 years?
See?
I was just self-obsessed with my work. I didn't
Not obsessed with my work.
see. So it kind of kicked me in the bum. It
Any opposing.
kicked him in the bum of the fear of what he would lose. His family, respect, and next month it's 1 year sober. And he works his program.
What's he like to be when he's okay?
Systematic.
'Cause I love Oz. What's he like when he's okay?
Fun, very, very
Is he a good
funny.
father?
He's a very good father. He's he's a pushover. He's softy, you know.
Is Black Sabbath, are they recording?
They made a record. It was #1 in 13 countries. They're still in the process
TE.
of touring. They by the time they finish this summer, they will have been on the road 2 years.
You still writing children's books?
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
you keep
You see her eyes light up when they brought that up. You still writing children's books. Oh, we talk about me now.
Mama Hook
Yeah.
here.
you're everywhere. You keep on going. Is first and foremost being a mother.
Yes, and I have to keep reminding myself because it's so easy to get self-obsessed and too involved in what you do. Because
Gotta stop. Gotta calm it down. Gotta stop it.
I'm a workaholic, so it's very easy to get pulled into that.
How's your son doing?
He's doing great.
He's a great guy. Coming up, is any topic off
All right,
limits
we're
for
done here. Well, you can just see, but when you start talking about things that INTJs care about or value or want to, they just eyes just light up and they're fucking ecstatic about it. I mean, it's
Hmm.
easy to see there. We're going to the board, ladies and gentlemen. So she's INTJ. Honestly, I came in thinking ENTJ. I'm pretty sure Zara was thinking ENTJ too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were thinking ENTJ, and then she starts going
I
evolution,
thought it was positive
evolution,
SE. I really did.
evolution,
I
evolution.
don't know, man. She reminds me of her face reminds me of someone in our community.
Who?
If you don't see it, you don't see it.
I can't. Someone in our community?
Yeah, it's straight. The moment I saw the face, I was like, "Damn, this is this person in probably 30 to 40 years." But yeah,
Bro, then you gotta help me out here. Throw me a
so
bone.
we'll talk about it off camera.
Kind of
All
looks
right,
like
all right.
my.
Was it
She
somebody
reminds me
that's
of my
not?
grandmother.
Oh shit, you got INTJ grandmother.
My grandmother had like the same haircut when she was older.
I think usually if you see that fucking haircut, you dealing with hell on wheels right there. If you see that
Even
haircut, hell on wheels.
even Hillary had that fucking haircut.
Yeah, it's hell on wheels, bro. You see that haircut, hell on wheels. Like
Run.
this woman is not gonna give you a fucking inch. I promise you that. This woman is gonna meet you. Like it reminds me of my old fucking INTJ coworker. Like she was like 5'2", but she was hell. Like me and her would just go at it all the time, and it was fun because I enjoyed like debating. But Mercy, you're so exhausting. Um, but subtype here, guys. What are we thinking? She's got to be dominant, dude.
Dominant. I don't.
DN,
Dominant.
I'm not
Yeah.
convinced.
huh? PC?
Shit, I'm not convinced on the dominant, bro.
You don't think so?
What else?
I just said I'm not con
What would she be though? Because she doesn't lead with me normalizing. I don't think she's
No,
Yeah.
no,
no
no.
I don't
harmonizing.
think she's.
She's
I don't
not
think she's
creative.
harmonizing,
definitely not harmonizing, and
and
she might
definitely
be.
not create. She might be creative, but I
Well,
don't.
No, I
I
don't think
don't.
creative because she's not really
Yeah.
creating anything. She's kind of
I
like
think
building
she's more. I
on
think
top
she's
of Ozzy
DN. To
stuff.
be honest, I
yeah,
think she's DN.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you gotta remember.
That's the best choice out of them.
Yeah, yeah, I think
she's
so.
very career focused,
Very career focused,
success focused,
Yeah.
very like do this, like very, bro. She's pretty cutthroat, dude.
very business minded.
She's
You
so
know.
Yeah.
cutthroat. I thought she was ENTJ. I thought like
Yeah, I
literally from
know.
the clips I was coming in, I'm thinking she's ENTJ.
Yeah. That's a dominant INTJ. Or that's if you're thinking it's an ENTJ,
Usually a
especially.
dominant.
She
Yeah.
has a. She's definitely good with TE. She doesn't, she's more TE than she's not one of these FI leaning INTJs.
Yeah. Most of
So
them just are an NIFI loop.
Like I said,
especially the women.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that woman's not giving
Obviously.
up a. I don't. That woman's not giving up a fucking inch. I'm telling you, I can look at that woman and tell you, like, if you had a conversation with her and y'all were not on the same page, you gonna fucking hear about it. I can book, we can book that shit. You can book that shit, and she's willing to go wherever you willing to go with it. You like, damn, this look crazy, motherfucker. Enneagram. What are you guys thinking? I'm lost here. I can't.
3. I mean, because she's so business minded. I don't.
Yeah. What are you thinking? 3 SO?
Three,
So
four.
she's 3 wing 4.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
SO.
I mean,
I mean, what are you thinking?
she's not like one of the lying. She's not like the pathological liar type, but
Yeah.
she does seem kind of SO or
Yeah. I mean,
um,
with the businesses running all that shit, gotta be SO.
yeah,
Gotta be SO. We could go
I
behind
would say SP on the SP. I wouldn't go sec.
SOSP.
Yeah.
you think she's sexual blind?
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, I could roll with it. And maybe, yeah.
I
Eh,
think she's more about preserving her family and stuff more than the.
yeah. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
That's what I was noticing.
Yeah. I mean, she's
Definitely
people
Mama
first.
Bear.
Like if you mess with my son, it's all hell.
You know that. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
already know if you fuck, like,
I,
bro, you
I,
already know. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
I even saw an instance. Yeah, I can't remember with it. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think someone brought up her husband or her son or something on a panel once, and she just, man, she became vicious.
Bro, I told you.
She
And I was just
she
like,
threw
oh
water at
damn,
them.
on
You threw
camera.
water
You
at
know what I
him?
mean? Like she don't
She
care.
threw
She don't.
she
Yeah.
threw it was water at someone over
Bro,
it
I,
at a talk show because they said her husband's brain dead, so she just tossed freaking water at the person.
but she didn't bullshit. I told you that, bro. I can literally look at him and just like, yo, this
Yeah.
woman is hell on wheels, bro. Like, bro, you are really gonna have to be like she's not gonna give you an inch, bro. Like, she's not.
No,
Like, she's not. Like, it's not happening. Uh,
firm in her boundaries for
yeah.
sure.
What you guys thinking about roll to demigod here? Above average.
I think she's average.
I think average. I
I'd
think
No,
say
average.
I'd
above
put her at,
average.
I'd say above average.
Above average, dude. Her TE's off
Above.
way too good.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's had to manage Ozzy for the last 40 years.
I
So
don't
I
even know how
mean,
I don't think how INTJ did that, which is crazy. Like they're
we thought
Yeah,
both,
she was
dude.
we thought she was an ENTJ. So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
she's
yeah. I guess
Well,
it is above
usually
average.
if shit ain't going the way the INTJ woman want, they're usually fucking out of there, right?
yeah,
Usually,
uh-huh.
poof, like you cook, dude, like you a baked chicken. Like shit ain't. If they feel like the vision ain't going and you ain't on the same page as the vision, you are cooked. You are cooked. Might as well just see them in
It's
divorce
it's
court,
got
baby. Um, I'm
it's
just
kind of ironic how Ozzy Osbourne
damn PC breaking up.
goes everywhere with his crucifix, his cross for years. Yeah, it's like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Didn't get all that because you're breaking up,
you're
but
breaking up. But yeah, I think you guys just
Shit.
you guys got a good one there, and I guarantee you, if she took a test, she'd probably get ENTJ, and she would probably say
yeah,
she's ENTJ, and that's what
uh-huh.
you see with a lot of INTJs that are threes. Like, bro, you can't tell them that they're not ENTJ. They can't. You might as well just let it go. Um, but that was a
Yeah.
fun one. This Mongolian mindset, guys, and we are out. Peace, guys.